Hey y'all, we're in Van Buren at the Mystery Grave. This is called the Van Buren's Mystery Grave. It's in Fairview Cemetery, and th- there's not any dates on it, but there is a weird marking that have people baffled. Right
Will
there.
this light help?
No, the light doesn't. It does better without. It looks like an upside down Masonic symbol, so we're not for sure about that. Historians have researched, they don't know. They believe that this grave predates the cemetery, that possibly the cemetery was built around this grave, but this was the first one. And Tim and I found a grave that dated back to 1810. It's believed that this is possibly one of the first graves here. And then other people think that it belongs to a member of the Thompson family because these are Thompsons right here next to it. And these date back to what? The mother was 1831 or something like that,
I
1837.
think this one was
See,
18.
one is leaned up against, so there's two boys, an 8-year-old boy.
This one's born, she was born in 1801.
And her death is 1837 or something, 31 or 37. So these were sons, 8-year-old,
Loretta.
10-year-old, and Tim said her name was Loretta Thompson, and she died in 1837, I think is what we came up with. But that one's popped up here.
1837.
They were across here together.
These you can't. They're just, I don't know.
Let's see if we can read it.
With that light helps it.
To the memory of
Luke.
Franklin D. Thompson. I don't something. Franklin, okay. D. Son of David and Loretta Thompson, and hers is the tall one that's leaned up against it. Departed this life on the
day of October.
Something we can't read the date of October 1836, and hers was 1837, right? He's 10 years old.
Age 10.
In 4 days. Okay. This is his brother over here, and he was either 8. They were 2 years apart. To the memory of McAllister Thompson. So there's a name down here. The memory of. We don't see the name down here. It looks like WM to me. So it might be William McAllister Thompson, son of David and Loretta Thompson. Let me see. I can kind of read it on here better, because it says
without the light.
Loved. I don't know. We'll read it when we. Let's just look for a date. I don't know.
Here's 1836.
1836. Okay.
I don't know if that was is that the year they died?
Yeah, because his mother died. Yeah. So that one was 1836, and this one was what? What was the date on this one? I thought this one's 1836 also. October 1836. So what is the date that he died, the little guy?
So it's the 9th. Is that the
9th day?
9th day?
I don't know. Let's see. October. On the 12th day of September. So he died in September, a month before his brother.
Wow.
And then Mom died a year later, because hers was 37, I believe. Yes, 1837. But anyway, so their graves are right here beside the Van Buren's mystery grave.
But one thing that I noticed about these 3 graves here is that this cemetery, the way it's squared up, and most of the graves, the way they're in line in this way, but these are pointed more in this direction, which puts you more in line with the sun, because that was when they wanted when they were buried, they wanted them facing exactly to the east.
I don't know, but historians think that possibly
But that was
it's a
Christian
Mason's
belief.
grave, but the symbol is upside down. So we don't know about that.
Is.
And then these 3 Thompson graves right here beside it make some historians believe, well, this person right here in the mystery grave was a Thompson. So we just do not know, but it's pretty interesting.
But they are they're all kind of in the same alignment, and I don't know if that is capturing that view of the way all these stones are facing.
And then we're going to go over here to the Drennens, because there's a couple of interesting stories in the Drennens. They are founders, some of the founders of Van Buren, Arkansas. And it's right here. We're going to tell you a couple of stories over here. So Tim, we're looking for William Drennan and Johanna. Right there is one of them right here. So Johanna P., wife of William P. I'm not for sure how to pronounce that. Dinkla? What is my gimbal doesn't want to look at this. Look at that. Okay. William P. Dinkle, born in Nashville, Tennessee, February 8, 1831, died at Van Buren, Arkansas, March 29, 1852. Her dad is one of the founders of Van Buren. And so she died at the age of 21, I believe. She had a baby that was about 6 months old when she died. And her husband's family took the baby, and they were on a boat off the coast of California about 5 or 6 months after she died. So the baby was less than a year old still. And the boat caught on fire and burned everybody. Either they drowned or they burned up on that boat. So this is the tragic story of this young lady right here. She has a beautiful monument. 21 years old, died in 1852. She had a baby less than a year old. About 6 months after she died, the baby was burned up on a boat off the coast of California. I almost said Arkansas. Let's see if there's a stone out here for that baby. The baby's name was Mary Caroline, or Caroline Mary, I think. This is a baby right here, but well, those are worn so bad we can't. There's nothing left on them to read. There is just nothing left. Maybe on this side. Okay. Oh, this is someone, Kate, our little Kate. Maybe her name was Catherine. Well, I can't remember. It could possibly be. Maybe it was Mary Catherine. And that one says Kate. I can't remember. Y'all, I'm so sorry. But anyway, I would think that they would put a stone out here, even though the baby was lost at sea by her mother somewhere. And then she has a brother named William. Let's see if we can find his. And there's a story on him. That must be Martha P.H. White. I'm not for sure about that one. Margaret Hill, that's one of her little sisters. Emily B. Drennan. John Drennan. Catherine Drennan. Okay, so there's a William Drennan out here. That was one of the Drennan boys. When it was about 20 years old, and he was in charge of the ferry that went over from Van Buren to Fort Smith in the early 1800s across the Arkansas River. And one afternoon, some young ladies got stuck on the Van Buren side or the Fort Smith side. They needed to go across, and the ferry had already shut down for the evening. They talked this young William into taking them across the river, and it was late at night because the ferry had already closed down. and the boat took on water and started sinking. Well, there was a other young man that he had talked into going with him to help get these ladies across, and they bailed out of the boat so they would swim to shore. William didn't make it to shore, and the boat went down, and the two young ladies in the small boat drowned also. That he would be William. Did you see a William anywhere, Tim?
No.
Well, we know he's in here. They've got a stone for him in here. Some of them are really hard. They've been here so long, they're really hard to read. Harry died in 1871.
Here's the sign on this.
There's a William on there?
No, it just says here the founder of Van Buren.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Vice chairman.
So that's the family monument. Founder of Van Buren and vice chairman of convention which placed Arkansas in the Union in 1836. Pretty tall. How tall do you think that is, Jim? 10 or 12?
Yeah, 12. Not 12 foot tall. It's huge.
This cemetery dates back to, we know it dates back to at least 1810 because we found a grave earlier that was dated back to 1810. And the historians believe that the mystery grave predates that. But I guess we're going to wrap this up now, and we're going to go out in the Ozark National Forest. We've got an old cemetery up there we're going to go do a video on before it gets too late in the day. It's like an hour and a half in the middle of nowhere. But we will get back with you with another video soon. Thanks for watching.